Let's review the new CoverGirl Essence Foundation. It's viral, colors are getting sold out, and it's very expensive. This retails for $21.49. It's part of their Simply Ageless line. This is skincare makeup hybrid. The foundation formula is 71% water, and it has these micro droplets that are pigments that are capsulated. So when you apply it to your face, the pigments or the capsules are going to pop, and that's where you get the coverage from. It's supposed to be a sheer skin tint. It has 0.5% bakuchiol, so it's a retinol alternative. So your skin is supposed to be plump, it's supposed to be hydrated. Let's see why the new CoverGirl Essence Foundation is going viral. So this new Essence Foundation by CoverGirl could be a dupe for the Chanel Vers Le Beige Water Tint. Hopefully in the future we can compare and test one-to-one with the application, what it looks like on the skin, and of course the wear test. I picked up two shades, number 10, which is fair, and then number 20, which is light. So the application says blend between your fingers or a brush to activate the capsules to pop them and then apply to your face. But, you know, for visual purposes, I want to apply it straight to my face and then pop them on my skin with my fingers. It's definitely satisfying. I might have to mix both shades together. Fair is too light. Okay, so we can see the difference. I would say it's a very sheer coverage for the skin tint. I would definitely have to add a lot more to build up the coverage. As of right now, it looks a little more color corrected, but you still see the pink cheeks peeking through. It did nothing for my redness around the pimples. Let's add more coverage. I'm going to use light, and I'm gonna go on the back of my hand. That's what it looks like. I'm gonna warm it up like this, and then take a brush and work it into the brush. Wow, the finish is beautiful. It somehow is almost blurring my skin, but it's still giving that radiant finish. It does not look heavy whatsoever, even with the amount of droplets that I applied. I applied maybe 2 droplets already to only the right side of my face, and it looks almost undetectable on my skin. I am pretty impressed with what it's looking like. With the blendability with your fingertips, it's visually really exciting. It's almost instantaneous when you see and feel the droplets popping. With the brush, you kind of want to take a little bit more time to make sure it's blended into your skin. But overall, blendability is almost foolproof. It feels like you're applying water to your face. And then of course, we're gonna do the wear test for the new CoverGirl Essence Foundation. We're gonna do check-ins throughout the day and see what the makeup is looking like, how the skin tint foundation is holding up, and so forth. I'm gonna apply the rest of my makeup. I'm just going to use my NARS Laguna Cream Bronzer, CL Blush and Protect in shade Kirsty, and then a little bit of concealer, Tower 28. I'm going to do Makeup Forever Color Pencil in Anywhere Caffeine with Lawless lipstick in shade Daisy Girl. So this is what the face looks like without any powder, without any primer, etc. for the skin tint. I think right here, not including forehead, but the cheeks, the chin, the jaw, somehow the skin tint looks like I have a primer, like a blurring primer underneath. It's giving me a very smooth, blurred finish, but also a radiant finish to kind of top everything together. I'm really liking how it looks right here. The forehead for my combination skin, it's a little too glowy, so I am going to set with a tiny bit of Laura Mercier powder just to tone down the shine just a tad. Let's move on to the next part of the review, which is the wear test for the CoverGirl Simply Ageless, the Skin Perfector Essence Foundation. But as of right now, I think it looks really pretty. I had no issues applying the rest of my makeup on top of the skin tint, but I'm excited for the wear test. As of right now, it has set and it feels good. There's a little bit of tackiness, but it's not, I'm not feeling like my hair is sticking to my face. Let's go on. We are 3 hours in for the review of the CoverGirl Essence Foundation. I did not powder my T-zone right here. I powdered my forehead, so I feel like the forehead still looks good. There's a little bit of a glow, but it doesn't feel oily. I'm feeling and looking pretty oily around my nose and on my chin. It looks like it's wet. And when I touch it, oils are starting to deposit on my fingertips. It's looking and feeling really good around my jaw and my cheeks. I'm just gonna powder a little bit more, just right here. This is after, and this is before. So before, a little glowy, and this is after. I'm not powdering the rest of my face, just around the nose and right here around the mouth, just to kind of tone down that shine. So this is 3 hours after. So on my combination skin, it's getting pretty glowy throughout the day. I'll see you guys in a little bit for the next update. Okay, so second check-in. This is at least 6.5 hours later. This is how my face is looking like with the CoverGirl Essence Foundation. I powdered twice. So initially, the first time, just the forehead, and then the second time, I powdered right here around the nose. I am feeling oily even after, touching up. So I feel like if I were to go out, I would probably touch up around my nose and on my chin. I didn't touch up the forehead the second time, but I feel like if anything, I would just use like a blotting sheet, not more powder, a blotting sheet to kind of combat the excess oils, because I'm noticing that it's looking a little heavy around the nose after I touched up with the powder. It's kind of starting to cake right here. I didn't see anywhere any kind of longevity claims for the CoverGirl Essence Foundation. I think this is more so for like an everyday type of a thing when you want a sheer light coverage, just something to color correct your skin a little bit, but it's not going to cancel out the redness if you have like pimples, for example, like my pimples right here. Like it's not canceling the redness as much as I would want it to just on its own, like almost nothing on your skin. Like it's there, but it's not there. I hope that makes sense. Like this is not a foundation in my opinion. This is strictly a skin tint. I'm gonna keep you guys updated. I'm hoping to get at least like 10 hours out of this skin tint. I'm not going to touch up my face, not going to add powder or use blotting sheets because I really want to see if the oils start breaking apart this foundation even further. Final review and update for the CoverGirl Simply Ageless Essence Foundation. I forget the full name. 12 hours in, and this is what the skin is looking like. I was looking in the mirror and I'm noticing I am looking pretty patchy. Looking pretty oily on the forehead, feeling oily on the forehead. Feeling really oily around the T-zone. Parts of the foundation have disappeared around the cheek, the jaw, the chin, around the nose, on the forehead. It's just, I'm looking very uneven. Overall, if you have combination skin or very oily skin, I have combination skin and it wore great for like maybe, I don't know, 5-6 hours, if that. If you're looking for a great skin tint with longevity, Maybelline, the 24-hour skin tint is beautiful. It's a chef's kiss from the drugstore. It's under $20. It's still expensive for a drugstore. I believe it's 15 bucks. This CoverGirl foundation is $21, almost $22 for a drugstore foundation for a skin tint. That's pretty pricey. Yeah, I'm not impressed with the longevity for the CoverGirl foundation. I'm also not impressed with the shade range. In my opinion, the Maybelline skin tint is a lot better. It's not as radiant as the CoverGirl, but the Maybelline skin tint has better coverage and definitely better long wearing results. In my opinion, it's one of the best skin tints from the drugstore. But I'm gonna end it here. Thank you for watching, spending time with me, and I'll see the next one very soon.